University Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Skyhawks and the New Mexico Lobos. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Nice.
Appreciate that, Holly. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. From the gun, give on the inside. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Graves. Rushes on him. Trying to get rid of it.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
He's looking deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty will not be enforced. Defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And it's the Skyhawks decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And he'll work his way on to return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Lobos offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's a heat. Got his man. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Lobos look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. And the Lobos will line it up on 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Buchanan. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just feeds the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on third. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit, and he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Out of the end zone. Makes a move. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Picks up the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Graves. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's going to take off. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And it's the Skyhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and fires complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A run for the quarterback.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Makes the grab in their space. Rustled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And it's the Skyhawks are threatening on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Skyhawks. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Pulls it, fired complete. Can't get him to the ground.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Turning it on! There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Touchdown, Lobos! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits them in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Looking for blockers. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. The Skyhawks offense headed out to open the drive. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. He wants to change this route. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. That delay of game penalty took him out of 2nd and short. Here they come, needing 8. Complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And it's the Skyhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's rush. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw. It's Graves. Snagged out of the air. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. Maybe a crease. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And it's the Skyhawks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The short hands, it's Miller. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. complete to the right. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. To the air on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, New Mexico! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Skyhawks offense headed out to open the drive. Dropping back, it's Graves. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. That's caught. It's Brooks. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And it's the Skyhawks come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. Unleashes one. Makes a connection. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got a little grass. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And it's the Skyhawks have taken it inside the 20. Into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going for 6. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Touchdown, Skyhawks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires left side, it's Smith. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The unproductive 1st down completion now brings up 2nd and long. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Lobos will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Way back close to his end zone as he makes the catch. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Graves. He's got his man. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. And it's the Skyhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll get rid of it. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
when the quarterback gets outside the pocket as a defender, now I'm thinking about the field's cut in half. You don't worry about the other side of the field. It's hard to throw back across your body to the other side. So now
and it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
First and 10.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll run it from the gun. Inside the 25. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the third. And it's the Skyhawks who will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a deep grab. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Lobos. They take the lead here in the second half.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the... as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Skyhawks offense headed out to open the drive. Now they'll try to answer that open. Oh, he's got some space. Into the house. Touchdown, Skyhawks. The extra point here would tie the game.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Safe completion on the screen.
Well, when it comes to screen passes, you're just trying to mix them in different situations, and I like it here. First play of the drive on offense, and you're dropping back to pass. You're letting the pass rush get upfield, seeing if you can just get one into the hands of your back, get some blockers downfield. You don't obviously pick up an explosive play, but you get some good yards on that, and you give the opposing defense now something else to think about. You've got these screens in your back pocket, and you're going to use them.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. And there he goes. Touchdown, Skyhawks. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. The whole thought process is just get the ball back and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution in that punt return.
Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. Looking for a gap. It's Buchanan. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
Here we go, ready.
Got it behind the line. It's Keith. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Complete on the left to Smith. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Back to pass on second down. Smith with the grab over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And the Lobos will line up to punt it away. A soaring high punt with serious hang time. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Skyhawks offense headed out to open the drive. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. They'll go right back to it.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's two runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And it's the Skyhawks have their offense in high gear. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Graves. Going for it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot. Under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
Running inside, it's Buchanan. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Motion from the back. Maybe some room here. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it on the counter. Sweet cut there. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first three periods. Right back to the well. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one.
There he goes. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense got it. They're on the run.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw. It's Graves. It's complete on the right side. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And it's the Skyhawks will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They go right back to it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And it's the Skyhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, looking for a space. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Skyhawks. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
That's caught. It's Miller. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Lobos come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Key. Runs through a man, he might have space. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now,
makes a grab and room to run.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from...
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And he makes the extra point. And he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Skyhawks offense headed out to open the drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a... breaks into the open. Inside the... touchdown, Skyhawks. He got a step and just dusted the field. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Looking downfield on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Connection to the right.
They've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
Looking to throw on first down. Open on the left side is Smith. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Lobos are in the hurry-up.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Finds his back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He got just enough to move the sticks, and that'll set him up with a first down after the 2-minute timeout. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted to stop the threat. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Makes it past the marker. Taking it the other way. The tap. Touchdown, Skyhawks. End of the... Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this.